here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's get by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me?
Whoa!
When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade.
And it'll be you. Give me the key, Mercer.
What's Carlia been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild.
It's not about Nocturnal. This is personal.
Revenge, is it? Have you learned nothing from your time with us? When will you open your eyes and realize how little my actions differ from yours? Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end.
The difference is, I still have honor.
It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code.
If anyone falls, it will be you.
Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your irksome companions. In the meantime, perhaps you can...
I can't stop myself.
Damn you, Mercer.
Oh! Well, that went well. Oh my god, he's got a lot of stuff. I'm carrying too much stuff. I have a shock enchantment, I think. That's a lot of weight. What can I do? As luck would have it, I have some steel boots of hauling for carrying more stuff.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water.
How? What can we do? This place is flooding and we need to find a way out. But where? Where? No, the door's blocked, like Brynjolf said. There's some loose rocks in the ceiling. Hopefully they'll collapse in. If I can get high enough to cast a spell at them, which is not an easy task. No, that's not having any effect. Yeah, this water's deep and cold. We need to get through. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Come on. Okay, this is getting a little close for comfort. Oh, yes. Thank you, Nocturnal. Boy, I'm assuming you helped push those rocks through, because that was lucky. We need to get up, but... Okay, I'm up. Whew, we made it.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
Sure.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key.
Sounds like it will be simple.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulcher, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path.
I take it you never used the Pilgrim's Path.
It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing.
Great! Then we'd best get started.
Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone.
Don't worry, I'll return the key.
Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulcher, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck.
Thank you. I should get going then. I'll see you later then. And where does this bring me at? Bronzewater Cave. Huh. And where exactly is this? Okay, I've just basically crossed the river. Well, in that case, I will walk back down to Windhelm, take the carriage to Falkreath, and head for the Twilight Sepulcher. So this is it. The Twilight Sepulcher. Time to go in. Now I did some crafting on the way here, and I have in fact leveled. I'm still thinking I should increase health. Illusion, let's see. I could take a couple of perks here, but I'm not really using illusion enough to warrant it yet. Destruction, nothing I really want. Destruction dual casting isn't useful until I can take the impact perk. Restoration, maybe. Archery. I can't take anything else yet. Sneak. Again, Lightfoot isn't particularly useful. So for now, I'm just going to abstain from choosing a perk and carry on. And pick it later.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
My name is Iris, and I'd ask the same question of you.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity.
The last? What happened to the rest?
We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here.
How are you to blame?
I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key.
Wait a moment. That means you're Gallus.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me?
I have the key.
The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey?
He's dead.
Then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale.
I did this to honor the guild.
You've done the guild a great deed, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone.
I wasn't exactly alone. I had help from Carlia.
Carlia? She's still alive?
Yes, she is.
I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal.
Nope, she's still alive and well. So, take the key and right all the wrongs.
Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key. But I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying.
How can a spirit die?
The sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her.
Then I'll have to proceed alone.
I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key.
Okay. How does the Ebonmere affect all of us?
The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings, but purely through luck.
Of course. The people in the Thieves Guild were saying that their luck seems to have run dry. Well, I suppose I should be getting on and returning the skeleton key.
Good luck, Nightingale.
Thank you. So, what is waiting for me here? Any... I can use better arrows than that. Elven. Iron arrows indeed. In fact, why don't I poison it?
Does someone live among the dead? Comes for the
Okay. That went well. Moving on. There's no way I would have been able to sneak around. Okay. I'm gonna poison it again.
I sense a presence. Death comes for you now.
Nice. More elven arrows. So I'm assuming these are all tests set by Nocturnal. She's all about dark night and stuff. So I assume I'm supposed to stay in the darkness and avoid the light, especially judging by that body. So just go around. Whoa! That looks a long way down. I can barely see. There's some steps there. Ooh! I missed that tripwire. Well, no, I didn't miss the tripwire. I hit the tripwire, but you know what I mean. Okay. And I'm through. Now then, what is there here? Loot? Maybe I shouldn't have taken that. You never know. What's here? I don't see anything. Apart from a dead bandit, there's nothing I want. Well, this is clearly some sort of secret passage. But how to get in there, I don't... Wait. Of course, darkness. Putting out the torches. Very good. Where do I go from here? Okay. Oh yes, of course, I have the skeleton key. Wait, did that move? No. What the... Oh, I had that then. There we go. I'm through. Oop. I'll redo my muffle. Okay. More of those spirit nightingales. I'll just move past them. I'm assuming I don't have to beat the guardians of this place, just get past them. So, what happens now? Some sort of well or something? Is this some sort of leap of faith? I have to trust that Nocturnal will protect me? I guess. That wasn't too bad. Now this must be the body of Anders. I can't believe it. I came all this way, solved all these ridiculous riddles just to end up here. After I memorized Nistram's clues he collected from Lithelius, I slit his throat. Now I guess the joke's on me, because I'm stuck here and I don't see a way out. Hopefully someone comes by soon. I'm getting hungry. What am I supposed to do? Whoa! The skeleton key, of course. Ah. Whoa! Hello, you caught up.
My. What do we have here?
Lady Nocturnal.
It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the Sepulcher. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement.
I understand.
Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it that you stay this time, won't you?
Indeed.
I'm
Colette?
glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts.
Pleased? She sounded rather indifferent to me.
I wouldn't take that to heart. is her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
What's this about becoming an agent of Nocturnal?
The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of stealth, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife.
Why can't I buy all three?
This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the Sepulcher and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day.
So what now?
Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the Sepulcher in order to defend it.
And you?
The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning.
Beginning of what?
Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known.
That's the spirit.
Their pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do.
Okay. Tell me about the Agent of Stealth.
The Agent of Stealth is the master of remaining unseen. They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible.
I like the sound of that. What about the Agent of Subterfuge?
The Agent of Subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around him. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time.
I can cast frenzy spells. And what about the Agent of Strife?
The Agent of Strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger.
Ooh, I like the sound of that too.
Choose your path, and your journey will be complete.
Wait, which one's which? I suppose the crescent moon is the darkest? Full, crescent and
Yes,
half?
Nightingale?
So this is Broad's stealth. It is indeed! Shadow Cloak of Nocturnal. Well, I think I'm done here. I see Gallus has been released. Or he's no longer trapped here, whatever. Now before I return to the Thieves Guild, I have a special job to do in Markarth, so I'm going to head there. Actually, it looks like I have two things to do in Markarth. A while ago, Tanelia asked me to deliver some moon sugar to Rizat.
You approach as if you know us, stranger. Who are you, and what do you want?
I bring an offer from the Thieves Guild.
Yes, I've heard the guild is rising back to power. An alliance would be most beneficial to both parties. I will consider the offer, but I'll have to discuss it with the other caravans.
Perhaps this will sweeten the deal.
Ah, moon sugar. I could smell it on you. I am pleased with this offer, and accept. Take my word to the leaders of your guild, and tell them we look forward to a prosperous and profitable future. If you happen upon any of our caravans in your travels, we'd also be more than willing to pay you a fair sum for any of your stolen goods.
Sure thing.
Give my regards to Tonelia. Tell her I'll contact her soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
And now to get on with a special job in Markarth.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard.
So, I'm supposed to speak to Endon the Silversmith.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that, Endon?
You're closing the stall.
This is Markarth,
That's
traveler.
fine.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
Mama, why are you and Papa fighting?
We're not fighting, we're just... Why don't I get you something to eat? Mama and Papa will talk later.
I'm gonna
My
be
daughter
a
Adara
silversmith
is going to
one
be a
day, like my
fine
mother and father.
silversmith when she's older.
I'm sure she will. Excuse me.
I work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
Delvin Mallory sent me.
Oh, thank goodness. I wasn't sure where else to turn.
Just start from the beginning.
Several months ago, I ordered a special silver mold from some artisans in Valenwood by way of a Khajiit caravan. Well, it never arrived. Later, I found out that it was robbed by a group of bandits led by someone named Regal Strongarm.
And why do you need the guild's help for that?
Look, I talked to the Jarl, the steward, the housecarl, everyone. They all told me their resources were spread too thin right now. Word on the street says that the Thieves Guild is coming back into its own in Markarth. So I figured...
Send a thief to steal back what was stolen.
Exactly. Look, this mold is irreplaceable. I'll pay you well for its return, and I can also prove to be quite a valuable ally to the Thieves Guild.
No time to lose then.
Yes, indeed. The only thing I can tell you is that the mold was taken to the bandits' hideout, a small cottage called Pine Watch. I'm not sure how many men they have inside, but I trust that won't be an issue for you. Good luck. I have silver to mend.
And where is this Pine Watch? Oh, just east of Falkreath. That's slightly irritating since I've just caught the carriage from there. Oh well, I can just go back again. So I'm following the road east from Falkreath, and I found what looks like some sort of bandit camp. Ooh, great shot. Missed. And where is the other one? Because there definitely seems to be more than one. Okay, I can see one. Not sure how to get up there though. I'm just going to quickly run through this gap. Okay. Well, that could have gone better. How do I get up there? Oh, I see. Okay. Nice. Dwarven arrows. Longbow. Kind of rubbish. So there's definitely some bandit presence here. I'm just not sure. Oh! This is it. This is Pine Watch. Oops. Come on, where are you? There we go. Soul Chapter Wolf. So this is this bandit sanctuary I'm supposed to be looking for. It's locked, of course it is. So, need to find Enman's silver mould. And Bandit's Sanctuary suggests is he hostile?
Don't set anything on fire, alright?
I'm looking for Enman's mould.
Enman's mold? I'm afraid you have the wrong place, my friend. You'll find no silversmiths here. I assure you, I have nothing of value. I'm nothing but a poor woodcutter just trying to make ends meet.
I never said it was a silver mould.
Well, Endon is a silversmith in Markarth, so I just assumed.
Tell me where it is, or else.
So that's how it's going to be, huh? Fine. Take your best shot.
Seriously, man? If you're going to pick a fight, make sure it's a fight you can win and not get totally humiliated. Now then, not to Rolak. We got the right cart this time. It's not just been sent, and we'll see how they respond. In the meantime, we'll keep breaking down this stuff. You keep selling off the wood to keep our front. If we can get a good price for the mould, we should be set for a while. Oh, and we left some wine for you in a bucket behind the shelf. Consider it a bonus. Ragil's strong arm. Well, I may as well take the gold. And I can't get that one. Oh, there we go. Ooh, a button. Ah, and this must be the wine in the bucket. Naturally, I'm going... Fine, I'll take the bucket. So, what's this? Some sort of bandit hideout? One down. Two down.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
It's just a cave. I mean, they've clearly put quite a bit of work into it, but all the same. Quite a big cave as well.
There's someone there?
Nope.
Time to end this little game.
Fired when I meant to sheath, but oh well. What's down here? Just a dead... Oh wait, nope, not a dead end. Nope, yes it is, it just looped back. Okay, there must be another entrance somewhere. How about I try over here? I don't hear anyone, or see anyone. Oh, I see someone. Really? That went pretty well. Actually, I can sell leather armor for a decent price. I'm not taking anything weaker than that, but... Steel arrows. Good. I'm getting low on all kinds of arrows, really. Search cupboard. Boy's blue tunic, roll of paper. Is that where I just climbed? That's just another way to climb up here, isn't it? Okay. Any more bandits here? I can probably move and sprint across this gap. Maybe not. However, I could just go up the path. Wow. Well, moving on. No one else here? Kind of assumed there would be. I'm probably going to drop right on someone's head now, aren't I? Oh! You can't do anything with that, can you? Beginning to regret taking a sneak attack when I had it. I really should just go with the more powerful attacks. That just takes way too long to do anything these days. Ooh, I now have 2 orcish daggers. Which means... I can hotkey them. Instead of the steel ones. Because if I want to dual wield, I need 2. Makes it easier to have 2 of the same. And I like dual wielding daggers.
Huh?
Okay.
What was that?
Oh, really? I'm stuck. Get off me. Well, I'll take that and read it in a minute. There we go. I will take your lockpick, your arrows. Ah yes, and I will read that letter. Come on, it won't be that bad. Ragel may be paranoid, but she's as dumb as a mammoth. Body hair like one too. I'm just saying, if we can get into that treasure room, we will be set. We could just take her money and head north to catch a ship. I know a guy whose cousin knows a guy that could get us set up with some pirates in Hammerfell. And in the meantime, we could live high on that money for months. Well, this is going well. This is going somewhere. Wow. You did not see that coming. In fairness, I almost didn't see him coming until too late. What's in these cages? Anything? Just lockpicking practice, I guess? Yep. Get out of my way, please. Yeah, and a bit more lockpicking practice. Okay, it's up there somewhere. But other than that. Was it really worth the effort? No. Whatever. Now then, any bandits here? No. So, keep climbing up. Have you not seen me yet? It was worth a try. I'm sure I might do that eventually. Ooh, ancient note arrows. They're at least decent. And since I'm almost out of elven arrows now, which way do I go? Over there, perhaps? It's locked. So this is probably some sort of alcove with treasure rather than actually where I'm supposed to go. Okay, trap trigger. Which stops the trap going off, and now to actually pick the lock on the chest. Getting a lot of experience from all this. Some books. Thief of Virtue. Iron arrows. I mean, they're not very good, but... A Stone of Baron Zire. Oh, there was something valuable there. Oh no, it was the hide armor. Okay, moving swiftly on. Already too swiftly. Okay. And what are my chances of successfully doing this? Which one's poisoned though? The one in my right hand.
Someone there?
No. I don't use poisons enough. I don't actually want to sleep. Forrest's letter, read it. Actually, I should use my bow while I'm still undetected. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Let's go with... Dwarven? How can you not see me?
Over here.
Okay, you see me.
Where
I'm stuck. Okay, nice work. Dwarven, elven, iron, steel, and some leather. Oh, I finished healing. Right, gold and a lockpick. Right. Anyone else here? Bandits are a lot easier than Falmer, I've noticed. Or dwarven automatons. Which is what I was fighting last time. Do not make a noise. Oh. Lydia! You idiot! Okay, let's go with the frostbite venom. On... Oh, I can only poison one at a time, apparently.
What was that?
Oh! Haha! Elven dagger, I'm taking that. Some keys? Steel plate armor. Oh, I leveled. I'm doing well here today. Squirrel dread zombie. I'm not gonna... Actually, why shouldn't I take... Ooh. One access thunderbolts. I mean... I We may as well. Well, let's carry on. What the? No, I'm trying to pick up that piece of gold, not talk to you. Someone's leaving a trail of gold. What's going on? Another dead Draugr. Ancient Node Greatsword. No thank you. It's useless. Well, not useless, but it's not very good. Not my style. And not very valuable. You okay?
A hero's back. Are you a priest?
Not exactly. Are you going to set that off now? As I thought. What? You okay?
I'm right
You
behind
don't
you.
sound okay.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
Have that, steel plate armor I just picked up.
Lead on.
It's not bad, you know. Don't set off the trap. He says. Okay, I just have to watch out for that. Well, that's the silver mould. There's all sorts of stuff on here. Gold, gold ore, a hide helmet by the looks of it. Some ingots and stuff, ores, a hide helmet of minor conjuring. Well, that's definitely quite the treasure room. You idiot! No.
Are you a priest?
That's as much as I can do. Dwarven shield. Lydia will want that. Oh, and this goes back to the main area. Well, now I just need to report to Endon in Markarth, and then return to the Thieves Guild. Once I've checked this, probably just some sort of closet for treasure. So I'm back in Markarth, and I'm about to head into the Silver Blood Inn.
A man like me makes a lot of enemies.
Where is Endon? Aha, there he is.
My wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in the market.
I have your silver mould.
You've more than proven that the Thieves Guild is back on its feet in our city, and earned every bit of your reward. Tell Delvin that he can count on me to provide the influence around here with the right people when he needs it. If you're ever looking to sell any illegally obtained merchandise, I'd also provide my services as a fence. It's the least I can do.
Sure thing.
I've got coin and I've got merchandise. Let's see what we can do.
Started under new management. Okay, nice doing business.
When you get back to Riften, tell Delvin this new arrangement's working out quite well.
Will do.
Can't be too careful these days.
But before that, I need to level. And I think I'll take health one more time. I'm still not sure what I want to do here. Oh, actually, yes, I know. I've got enough for some more archery perks. So, increase archery damage and steady hand. Zooming in with a bow slows time by 50%. That could definitely be useful. Okay.
It's not like you do anything.
Okay, so I'm back in the Thieves Guild. It's looking a lot nicer now. Delvin.
I think it's time we make this Guildmaster thing official. Go and talk to Brynjolf. He's making preparations.
Okay. Where is he? Is he through there? Yes, he is. Brynjolf.
Well, my friend, the time's come to make it official. It's time to become our Guildmaster. Don't worry. I promise this will be short and sweet. If you'll just meet us in the center of this cistern room, we can begin.
Okay. Am I following you there? Oh yes, I gave Lydia a new shield and that steel plate armor that I looted earlier. I'm not really sure it suits her. The dwarven armor looked a lot better, I think. Ooh, yeah, a lot fancier now. Oh! How did I not notice that? Nice.
Look, I've never been good at these things, so I'm just gonna keep it short. Being Guildmaster means more than just getting a cut of all the loot. It's about being a leader and keeping this rabble in order. With that in mind, I propose that the position of Guildmaster should be yours. Delvin?
Agree.
Vex?
Sure, why not?
Carlia?
Absolutely.
Everyone is in agreement. So all I can do now is name you Guildmaster, and wish you good fortune and long life. Now everyone, get back to work.
Thank you.
It's good to see you in one piece, lad.
Indeed.
I just wanted to give you a proper thank you for everything you've done. The guild is back on its feet again, and on its way to a prosperous future. What's become of the skeleton key?
It's been returned to the Sepulcher.
That's it then. After all those years of helplessly watching the guild decline. But enough of that. I'm confident that with you in charge, we'll soon have more gold than we could possibly spend.
So, where will you be now?
I'll be down here, trying to coordinate everything with Delvin and Vex, to make sure the coin keeps flowing, and no one skims. If you still feel like doing some jobs, I'm sure Delvin and Vex have more than their fair share to give out. Either way, it's been a pleasure, my friend. Here's to the future of the guild. May it last another 1,000 years.
And longer. Okay.
I can't think of a better person for the job, Nightingale.
Thank you. Why hasn't this quest completed?
We're all rich thanks to you. Cheers.
Right then. Delvin.
So now the pupil is the master, eh? Good show.
I finished that special Markarth job.
I hear Endon's quite pleased to have his merchandise back. He's a powerful ally in Markarth. Should help the guild regain a foothold in the west. The guild's at full strength, and we have you to thank for it. We've had our share of dark times, and now they seem like a distant memory. I'm gonna tell you something you'll never hear me say again. But if you tell anyone I told you, I'll deny it. When you walk through the guild, don't be ashamed to hold your head high, because you're the best damn thief in the place.
Thank you. I managed to recover an Eye of the Falmer.
Well, well. I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort.
I think that's the
By
last
the
one.
eight, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime.
1200, nice. Okay, well, carry on.
Hey, this guild needs the coin. Walking away without taking
Now
work.
Tornelia is here around as well.
Here's to a long and prosperous future. May the guild last another 100 years.
I've struck a deal with Rizad, as you asked.
Yeah, good. I'll contact some of my people and have them prepare some shipments right away. Good job. Here, let me give you something for all the legwork.
Thank you.
All right then.
Well, job done. I am now the Guildmaster. There's nothing left to do for the Thieves Guild. The question now is, where do I go from here?
I think everyone's waiting for the ceremony.
You missed it.
You need anything, anything at all, don't hesitate to ask.
So that's it? Nothing else to it?
Well, that's it. Sorry if it isn't the ceremony you were hoping for. But we're not exactly known for throwing our coin around.
That's not quite what I meant.
After we're done, head over to Tornelia. She'll set you up with your Guildmaster armor. Oh, and one last thing. Here, I want you to take this. It's sort of a tradition around here.
Okay. Thanks. You doing some
You need
cooking,
anything,
Mavin?
anything at all. Don't hesitate to ask.
Well, I'll just go and get my new armor then. If I'd thought of that beforehand, I could have got my armor at the same time as telling her I'd done that job with the Khajiit, but never mind.
Here's to a long and prosperous future. May the guild last another 100 years.
Brynjolf said you had something for me.
Yes, and I'm more than happy to give it to you. I mean, look at this place. I've never seen so much wealth down here. You've made us all rich. Here you go. Should fit you like a glove, boss.
Thanks.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
But now that I'm Guildmaster, what do I do next? Now, I'm definitely getting better at combat, and I'd like to test my skills. And the guards keep talking about a place called Fort Dawnguard, where there are a bunch of vampire hunters. And that's not all that far away, really. So, I'm thinking, why don't I go and join up with them? It's... oh, hey, Carla. It's only just to the southeast of Riften. So I think I will do that. On this lovely morning.
You have found our fortress. You have returned my daughter. But what is it you seek? Is it to be one of us? To make the darkness your own? To feast on the souls of the living and the dead? Or are you with them? The Dawn Guard. They think they can stop us. But we will find them. The Elder Scrolls will be mine.